Yeah, yeah. V-Ness, gig.
It's like a movie in the making.
But with me right now, I got the beautiful, lovely, talented V-Ness. What's going on, lady? How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well. Hello, hello.
Wow, your voice just came through the mic like, man, that was crazy.
Like I was ready for this, right? I was born for this.
Man. Listen, man, I'm a big fan of yours. I've been,
That's what's up.
going to the shows, seeing you perform. Back when it was Symmetry.
Right.
You know, me and my brother Space used to love watching you perform.
Thank you.
Those songs you got with Mo Butter Snacks.
Having what and doing what?
What? Tell 'em. Preach.
That was definitely a classic.
Crazy, man.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to them. So where you been, man? You been going?
Yeah, you know what? I haven't been going. I actually just kind of relaxed a bit and started focusing on other things, like more important things. You know, life, of course.
Life happens, man.
Life happens. And sometimes, I mean, just as humans, just as people, we need to regain control of that.
Definitely. So you was taking, not really some time off, but you was just refocusing.
Right. Refocusing my energy, refocusing my life, you know, getting things in order. And I think it was well needed, and the people will feel that.
Yo, so you back now?
I'm back.
Refocused.
Like I never left.
Focused on the music.
Focused on the music.
It's
I
almost
was
like
before.
V-Ness revamped.
Right. V-Ness revamp.
You going hard. All money in. I see the hashtag all money in.
in.
What's that? What's the meaning behind that?
You know what? I am a fan, first and foremost. I will say this. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. I respect him, his grind, his whole indie thing. I just love his movement. You know what I mean? And he's real big on the all money in, him and DJ Drama, you know, and his personal DJ. Shout out to them. So I'm definitely on that wave where it's like, it's all or nothing right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I took my little break long enough, so.
Yeah, so, I mean, the Nipsey Hussle, he's been popping, but his kind of claim to fame now is like he dropped a mixtape.
Right.
He was selling for, I think the first one was for $100, and then he dropped the second one, and the second one he was selling individual mixtapes for $1,000. Would you ever do something like that, or
Honestly?
like that? Would you ever like have like a marketing scheme like that?
Listen.
Because it worked for him.
It works for him, but it may not necessarily work for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? To each his own, and I will say I respect that about him because it worked. You know, it may not work for me, it may work for me, but we'll see. I have a different route, and I kind of like to stick to the evil I know.
Yeah, so I was reading the bio I got sent along with the music, and it says that you have a very strong West Indian background.
Bop.
Does that
Shout
come
out to
across
all
in the
my West
music? I know personally it does, but how,
Right,
how does it come across in the music?
It does, more so now because, you know, coming to America at a very young age, it was kind of like, especially the time frame that I came.
How old were you?
I was about to be 5. I was almost 5 when I got here to the States. And people would be like, oh, you're so young, you won't remember. Trust me. If my chat so you know, so I remember everything.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Okay.
So, yeah. You know,
Alright.
I remember everything. And it was a culture shock for me then, you know, and at that time, I don't think we were greatly accepted as we are now.
That was gonna be one of my questions. I was kind of hesitant to ask. Like,
No, you can ask away.
who did you roll with in high school or middle school? Because you know, like the Jamaicans had their clique,
Yeah.
and then you know the black people had their clique.
Right, the Americans, the Black Americans. Honestly, I was cool with everyone.
Right.
I've been colorblind since birth. You know what I'm saying? I'm culture blind as well. Like, I see people for who they are and what they represent, not so much where they're from. You know, but I am very cultured where I'm very proud of my heritage.
I see the accent as we talk. The accent comes out more and more.
Come here and there. You know,
So-
I try to control it.
So, because this happens with my mom. My mom's Jamaican, and she came here when she was probably like, I want to say probably like 11, 12.
Right.
And when she gets really mad, her accent comes out. Does that happen for you? But when she jumps back on the phone, when somebody calls, she just switches her
She
voice.
switches it
You
up,
like that
right.
too?
Yeah, I think it depends on the emotion. I could be happy and it slips out. I could be upset and it really slips out. I could be doing other things and it really, really slips out.
I like the way you. I like where this is going. I like where this is going. And that leads me to my next question. Right during the summertime, man. You put out a little twerk video on Instagram. You deleted it real quick, but I caught it.
What are you talking
Me and my
about?
bro Space, we caught it. Yo,
have no clue.
you might have to
There's
drop
no
that again for the
evidence.
Throwback Thursdays. You don't got it on your phone?
I don't know what you're talking about, B. Unless you could tag me in something right now,
Yo,
it's not
V-Ness, man, like when you perform, the dudes are like around the stage like wolves.
That's crazy.
Yeah? Is that a fact or not? Am I lying?
You ain't lying.
Okay. I just
Back
want
to
to.
life.
All right. How does that? I mean, like, is that attention? Because you. Not also are you very sexy,
This is crazy.
but you could rap. So it's like, do you want attention because of your looks, or would you rather the attention because of the lyrics, or it doesn't matter?
I love this question. I love you keep it so real, first of all, because I like real questions. You know what's funny? I was an ugly duckling. Anybody who knew me, I was never really big on looks, and I was more big on my books. I was a nerd, and I still am to this day, and I'm very proud of that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really pay it much mind now, because it's like, back then you didn't want me, now I'm hot, you all on me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't pay it no mind. As long as you listening to what I'm saying and you feeling my music, I respect whoever surrounds me, to be honest. As long as it's like genuine listeners. You know, I'm pretty sure I have my fans that be like, yo, she look good. And they ain't really listening to what I'm saying, but as long as I can get another fan, I'm good.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Speaking
Can't
of
be mad at it.
Speaking of the music, Q. What we got lined up, homie?
Unlikely.
Unlikely. What's
Oh,
this
you going,
joint?
wait. That's my new. You sure you want to play that right now?
Q, what we doing, Q?
That's the new. I mean, we can. It's totally up to you.
You don't
but
want to hit him with the new?
Why not?
You
sure?
haven't heard you in a while.
They ain't hear me in a minute. That's what you want to do first? I'm down. That's whatever.
Q looking like
I like live radio because you can kind of just say
Alright,
what you
we
want.
could do the one with you and Snacks first and then drop down later.
All right, so we're going to go with the Snacks
Yeah.
duet. I like when
Right,
y'all get
and-
on tracks together.
Yeah, shout out to Snacks. I'm going to plug something in real quick.
Pause.
Valentine's Day. Pause.
Pause.
Valentine's Day. Okay. Yeah, moving right along. Valentine's Day this Saturday. The video for this song, actually, All Night Waiting, will be dropping
Okay.
on YouTube. I will be throwing it up everywhere on my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I mean, I'm going to flood y'all timelines.
We love to
with it.
see V-Ness throw it up. I'm telling you.
Pause.
89.9 QFM. Shouts out to Snacks Giggity. What's the name of this joint right here we about to jump into?
Yes, the name of this joint is called All Night Waiting.
All Night Waiting.
All Night Waiting. I think it's very self-explanatory, you know.
All Night
I think the
Waiting.
lyrics will definitely talk for itself. And shout outs to Scotland. This record actually got played in Scotland last week.
In Scotland?
Scotland. And they're still actually playing it. So
I
shout out
mean,
to all my
I think-
Scottish people out there.
Wow, and you got the accent too. That's pretty impressive, man.
Yeah.
That joint right there. Like I said, man, I'm a fan of yours. I really dig when you and Snacks get on the tracks together because it brings like a Biggie, Little Kim type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
You know, like, I don't know. Y'all got real chemistry.
Right.
Where does that come from? Is that real or is
That's
that like
real.
just some studio type of stuff?
That's real. Honestly, like it's so crazy. Like Gig honestly believes in what I'm trying to do, and he always has. He's always supported me.
Yeah.
And I think he's so diverse, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
very diverse as well. And I think that Scorpio Virgo connection,
Mm-hmm.
just creatively is the best.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You see how my lingo got crossed there for a minute. Certain words I do have a hard time saying still, but creatively I think we go great together.
Were you guys about to put out a mixtape together? Is that still
we
happening?
actually did.
Oh.
That song was from the mixtape.
Okay.
And it's but it's still new to a lot of ears, so it's always new music when another person hears
Definitely,
it.
man.
You
We
know
were
what I'm saying?
talking about that the other night, man. You got to
Yeah.
work these records,
Yeah,
man.
and I think a lot of people they're so quick to do a record and they get tired of it because they hear it a lot and be like, nah, yo, it's old. I
Yo,
need
that
something new,
happens.
B.
That happens so much.
So
Like
many
dudes send me
people
like
sit
their
on
new
gems.
their new songs,
Right.
and I'm like, nah, but I wanted that stuff you performed 6 months
Right,
ago.
right.
They're like, yo, but that's old, but it's not to
who?
me. Yeah, exactly.
And I think a lot of people they're standing in their own way doing that.
Yeah,
you know
very
what I'm
true.
saying? Sometimes you got to dig up those gems, and that'll be the hit you never expect. you
Very
know?
true.
So you got to keep it open.
I had V-Ness on Swag TV like 2
Yes.
weeks ago.
Yep.
All female guests.
Yeah, that was dope.
You were feeling that?
I was feeling that.
I was kind of shaky because it's like when a bunch of females get
Oh,
together.
boy, yeah.
It's kind of, I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You know what?
Were you feeling like that in there, or was it like a good vibe? I just want to know from the outside looking in.
Me personally, and I'm going to keep it official, I think there was just good energy. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody kind of came in there trying to do their thing. And it was love at the end of the day. Like, I didn't feel nothing funny. Nobody came at me funny. Everybody showed love, and I dig that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm all about positive energy.
Definitely, man. When you coming on Swag TV, right?
Yes, March 4th.
March 4th. There we go.
Yes,
See, I should
another
know these
plug.
things. That was like an accidental, not accident. See,
Yeah,
but it's all good.
accidental
It's all good.
on purpose.
89.9 Q.FM, V-Ness in the building. I mean, we had all females, all
Right.
lady rappers in there.
Right.
Like, what do you think of, I know you probably get this question a lot being a female, but what do you think of, like, you know, females in hip-hop today?
You know
Local
what?
or global, wherever.
And like I said, I'm a very honest person. I hear a lot of names now that I'm, you know, back on the scene, but I never really, like, listened to a lot of other female rappers besides the ones that were in the circle at the time that I was really doing my thing a couple years back, you know what I'm saying? But it was no disrespect to them. It's just like, I have tunnel vision. I'm already blind, so the little vision I have, I'm so focused on what it is that I'm trying to do that I really don't have time, in a sense, to kind of, you know, entertain other things. And no disrespect, because like I said, that night was great, just hearing other females and hearing the energy. You know what I mean? That felt good to still have. I just wish now doors would be more open where females are more willing to work with each other and kind of build with each other instead of like, I gotta be the first girl to do that. She thinks she hard, but she not.
I agree, man.
Ratchet.com,
I agree. I mean, there's some...
Come on, ma, chill. We all trying to eat.
I would love to see like a V-Ness Star Chizzy joint or like a V-Ness, a V-Ness, what's her name? Vera Maxwell joint. You know,
Okay.
that'd be great for hip hop and CT,
And
man.
listen, when I say I'm all about work, I'm all about work.
Yeah.
So if either one was to be down doing a track, I'm down. We could eat. It's
Word.
enough room for everybody, especially being an indie artist now. It's totally different than it was before.
Yeah.
I think they're eating a lot more, obviously. You know what I mean?
So
By
that's the
any
route you want to
means.
go? You're not trying to get
Yeah,
signed
I
to a
mean,
major?
It is what it is now, but I think I'm just a lot more smarter when it comes to making decisions like that. And
Right.
I think the indie route is working for me right now, and if it ain't broke, why fix it?
You know the motto. You know the motto. It was a pleasure having you here. This is my first time interviewing you.
you.
I've been
Thank
looking
you.
forward to this for a long time.
A very long time.
Yes.
I made your dreams come true, love.
Absolutely.
Oh. You
All
gonna
of
sleep
them.
good tonight?
Absolutely.
Sleep a little better, a little better.
What, you got plans for Valentine's Day? What
Um,
are you doing for Valentine's Day?
I'm gonna open
Alright,
the
what's
box
up-
of flowers my stalker.
Oh, you
dropped
got
off.
stalkers? Oh, see, you too popular.
I kid.
You're too
I'm
popular
not
for
doing
me,
anything.
man. I don't
I'm not
want that
doing
trouble,
anything. Like,
man.
what up, B. Davis on air? What you trying to do?
I'm saying, we'll talk about that after. We'll talk
Okay.
about that after.
B.
It's
Davis
89.9
off air.
Q.FM. Yeah. V-Ness in the building. Like I said, it's been a pleasure.
Yes.
But you know,
Thank you for having me.
like I was saying, man, the dudes, they crowd around the stage. They want to see you performing.
Yeah.
But a lot of them dudes, they want to hear them lyrics. They want to hear them bars. And now I know you out here stepping on these girls' necks
Just a
now.
little bit.
So my man Q got these Biggie beats bumping in the background. I'm going to turn these beats up and I'm going to just let you do your thing. All I got to say is no cursing. But you
Yeah.
should know that, right?
Yeah, I hit him.
All right, cool. I'm going to turn these beats up.
I hit him with a little 16 before I leave the song. You know I'm all about lyrics, right? Yeah, I said these haters wanna give me strife, wanna take my life, but can never walk a day in my shoes. Ankles, toes, feet will be bruised. I walked through hell, stepped on evil. You cannot tell me what I don't know. I've been there, done that, rhymed on that flow. I sin here, come back to church and still blow. That reefer smell stay on my new clothes. Cannot you see? My eyes be so low, they call me Little Miss Chin from Tokyo. Green off the trees, smelling like some money, looking like $1 million, living life lovely. I'm too blessed to be stressed. That's why I walk around with that B on the chest. Yeah, hate is the new love, money is the new profit. You can't get by with hands in your pocket. Hate is the new love, money is the new profit. Can't get by with hands in your pocket. Shit. Real smooth for y'all. You know.
V-Ness, man. Drop that bomb, Q. Drop that bomb, Q. Q, I need that bomb, Q. This ASAP Ferg beat is crazy.
I'm chilling. I'm done.
Come on. Come on, V. Come on, V. It's
I'll
been
give
a
you
long
8
time,
more.
V.
I know it's been a long time. I'll give y'all 8 bars. How about that? Can I do that? I can do that?
Of course you can,
All
Mom.
right. Y'all gonna love me still. I'm gonna make them fire. Yeah.
It's 89.9 Q.A.L. Let's go.
Yeah. I said, rah. I ain't no ma effing monster, rude gal. You know I'm a gangster. Walk around with rude boys, aka Akkas. You know them rude boys with them choppers. Pull up on the block with the Glocker. My Nazi headdress, we call those flockers. I'm done.
That's off top? Is that the off top?
Yeah, it is. I'm chilling.
I respect it. I respect it.
Why
She gave
not?
us 16 and then gave us like 8, like loose change, huh? Take
Yeah,
that.
Take that.
Take that loose 8 right there,
that?
man.
Can I hear that
You
back?
said something about you dress like flock. It's like, yeah, I feel that.
I think I'm about to put that in the flow for real though. That was hot. Wait, I don't even what I say. Flockers. Yeah, my dress, flockers. On the
Word.
block with the Glocker.
Word.
Someone record
Exclusive
that. That was kind of
bars.
hot. You got that right. I'm gonna switch that up and put it on sign. That was kind of nice.
One more time, man. Give out your information, your Facebook,
Yes,
Instagram,
yes.
Twitter. If they're not
Yes.
already a fan, how can they get in touch with you?
Listen, and I actually love all my fans. I talk to y'all. I'm a people person. Get at me at V-Ness Music. That's VNESSMUSIC on Instagram. I got a personal page, but just hit my V-Ness Music up. I need some followers on that. I
Yeah,
got
hit
enough
that
followers
page
on
up,
my,
man.
My personal page popping enough, all right? Hit me up on Facebook, V-Ness Realness Failness. If you don't know now, you know. I got too many friends. I'm going to delete some so I can add some new people. Also, follow me on Twitter. That's at V-Ness Music 1024, my birthday, you know. Real simple. Like I said, I reach out to those who reach out to me. And no support was all the support I ever needed to know where I need to stand.
Word, that's deep.
For real.
V-Ness, appreciate it.
Yes,
You
the
just dropped a
EP.
jewel.
The EP is coming too. Let me plug that in as well. Yeah, I said my EP coming. No, I'm kidding. Now for real, my EP's coming though. The end of March. It's called G.O.A.L. G.O.A.L. And that means go on after life. You know what I'm saying? For everybody who stopped dreaming because they had one nightmare, wake up. Don't. You feel me? Just let that motivate you to dream even bigger and better. So, you know, look out for that at the end of March. I'm coming for y'all.
89.9
Straight up.
Q.A.L.
Mwah.
V-Ness.